Hi, I'm Clutch from the Sodak Motorcycle Blog, coming to you live from the North Pole. Well, hello. Where's everybody else says? Hello, YouTube. Whatever. Anyways, you are tuned in to the Sodak Motorcycle Blog. I am your host, Clutch. I basically do everything here at Sodak Motorcycle Blog. I'm a one-man show. So I'm coming to you today, first of all, to celebrate the first ride of the season. Let it be known that on April 8th, 2023, Clutch got his GL 1800 out of storage and decided to ride it. So that's a big moment. Now, those of you that live in places where you can ride all year, you'll never understand the beauty of that first ride after you haven't been riding for months. And for me personally, this bike got put inside my storage. Well, it's a trailer, but essentially it's my shed. It got put in that trailer on, we did a ride on October 30th, and it got put in there, and ever since, well, it's been stuck there in purgatory, I guess. I don't know. Basically because, well, it's kind of a pain to ride when it's not riding season, and we kind of have sometimes distinctive seasons here, and this year has been kind of one of those years where it just didn't work out all year. Just for whatever reason, it just never worked out. But that's okay. I will say this, I never really got the itch to get on my bike this winter, which is kind of weird. Because usually I'm like kind of jonesing after a while, but for whatever reason this year I just did not get that way. So I don't know what happened, what changed, but maybe I've gotten older and wiser and understand that, you know what, the weather's going to do what the weather's going to do, and I know that my bike will be sitting there waiting for me whenever riding season comes around, so we'll be good to go. So, but anyways, it's partially a celebration of the first ride of the season, and also I just want to introduce myself. So this may be the first time you've been on the channel. If you are, welcome. Once again, I am Clutch, also known as Richard Lewis. Clutch is my road name. So, and as you can probably figure out by the title, Sodak Motorcycle Blog, essentially we do motorcycle vlogs from the perspective of someone from South Dakota, and actually specifically West River, South Dakota. So right now I'm in downtown Rapid City. I live nearby in a city called Piedmont, we're a bedroom community for Rapid City. So I guess you could say we're the suburbs of Rapid City. Although it's not like the metro here is really crazy. I think Rapid City proper is 70,000. I think maybe the whole metro, which is basically the Black Hills, is like 100,000. So it's not like it's a real crazy busy area. One thing about this area though, if you haven't already figured out, where I'm sitting right now, we're probably about 30 miles away from downtown Sturgis. From where I live, I'm about 20 miles away. So that is this area's big claim to fame, is the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. And one thing I kind of pride myself on is, unlike all these other motor vloggers you see, which, you know, they're here for a week out of the year, guess what? I'm here all year. So I give you that perspective from what's going on here on, you know, the 30th of March, on the, I don't know, the, you know, what's going on here in December. Yeah, When everybody else leaves here on the last Saturday of rally, crying that the rally's over, well, I'm still here. So that's one claim to fame I have. And also, and I'm very partial here, but we are in one of the most beautiful areas in the world to ride a motorcycle, if you ask me. Like, absolutely beautiful. Like, take a look at some of the videos of the Black Hills, look up Needles Highway, look up Spearfish Canyon, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Like, this is a special area of the world, and we get the great fortune, or I and many people here, we get the great fortune of living here and experiencing life here every day, and it's beautiful and it's awesome. And like I said, it's a great place to live, I think. I mean, South Dakota in this part of the world, it has its faults, but for the most part, this is a beautiful place to live. It's got a lot of those advantages that, like, for example, the Front Range of Colorado has, Salt Lake City, Utah has, where we're close to the hills, which we don't have mountains here, we have hills. We're close to the hills, so we're pretty close to where you can go play. And honestly, we can get there in fairly reasonable time. Like, from where I live, where my house is, I'm on probably some world-class riding within about probably 10 miles or 20 minutes, give or take. So I get done with work at 5, I can take a rip through the hills for a couple hours and get, 50, 60 miles in on some world-class roads. So it's pretty good life here. So like I said before, if you're new here, welcome. Obviously, if you've been here before, you know all about this, but like I said, this is kind of a video for, I'm trying to express myself, expose myself to new possible subscribers. So we're a pretty small channel, we got a ways to go, but you know what, we're a small channel and it's a fun channel, I think. And well, honestly, the channel started for me as a way to kind of do a video diary of like my life on a motorcycle, almost like the home movies. And honestly, it's kind of blossomed into, we've got almost 400 subscribers now, and so about 375 people kind of enjoy what I'm doing, so, which is cool. We're gonna keep it up. It is an absolutely gorgeous day for a ride. It got up in the 60s today. Which is pretty crazy when you think about it. We got about 10 inches or so of snow on Tuesday, plus some pretty heavy winds. So kind of had ourselves a mini blizzard. Interstates were closed, you couldn't go anywhere. I had a hell of a time moving the snow with my snowblower because it's like that wet, heavy, thick, almost concrete-like snow. And well, here we are on Saturday, and looks like a beautiful evening, which it is. Around here, you got good days, you got bad days, you got cold weather, you got warm weather, you got okay weather. I mean, it's kind of all over the place. But that's, at the same time, I can cuss that out, but at the same time, I really can't, because that's the thing that gives us where we'll have a surprise 70-degree day in December, or January, or February. Excuse me. I have legitimately rode a motorcycle on a decent ride pretty much every month of the year. And when I say decent ride, like 150 miles. Now, it's not every year, but it's not all the time, but it's been known to happen. But then you get years like this one, which, well, things just don't work out. So that's how it is. But anyways, so hey, this is Clutch in the Future. I just thought of some more stuff I should add to this video. So anyways, I am married, I have no kids, however I have 2 cats. I of course love motorcycles. I also very much into sports, so I enjoy NFL football. Favorite team there is the Denver Broncos. Yeah, I know the Russell Wilson crap, whatever. I am also a fan of college football. Nebraska Cornhuskers are my team. Yeah, I know, whatever. Now we got that out of the way. Here's the one I'm really proud of. I am a NHL fan as well, and my favorite team is the defending Stanley Cup champions at this point, the Colorado Avalanche. So there you go. See, at least like one good team. And then I also like Major League Baseball, and my favorite team in Major League Baseball is the Minnesota Twins. And well, you know, so really, I will say this. So Nebraska had their heyday back in the 90s. Oh, also for all you Go Big Red guys, yep, that's right, Go Big Red. Throw the bones. Hell yeah. Obviously the Broncos won one in 2015. It's been pretty much a disaster since then, but hey, you know what? That's why you celebrate the titles when you can get them. Obviously the Twins, they had their heyday in the late 80s, early 90s. And then of course the Avalanche just won the cup last year, and that was their first cup after almost a 20-year absence. So I will say this, I do like I got some pretty good teams that I like, some pretty traditionally really good teams I've liked over the years, so can't complain. But what else? Yeah, let's see, what else can I tell you about? So I originally grew up on the eastern side of the state of South Dakota, a little farm near a little town called Tulare. So Mom and Dad were farmers in the 80s is when they broke out. So first tractor they had was like 18% interest. It's frankly, when you think about it, kind of a miracle they made it, but hey, they're one of the ones that made it. So, and they gave me and my brother a really good life. So let's put it this way. Yeah, there were things we wanted we didn't have, like, you know, video games and cool trips to places, but you know what, overall we lived a good life. We learned hard work and work ethic, and it also makes it so I enjoy like some of the trips I take a little bit more. Which, speaking of that, generally we try to take a few motorcycle trips every year. Like I said, most of this motorcycle vlog is motorcycle related. Sometimes I'll stray off on other tangents, but for the most part it sticks to motorcycles. But anyways, I think that's enough to interject, so we'll talk to you later. If you like what you see here, please subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you dislike it, you can hit the dislike button. That's fine too. I ain't gonna hurt my feelings any. But if you like what you see, like I said, consider subscribing. You might want to think about hitting the bell notification icon. However, here's the deal. New videos come out for me every Thursday at 7 o'clock Mountain Daylight Time in North America. So 7 o'clock Mountain Daylight Time, new videos come out, so you don't necessarily have to hit that bell notification icon. I think I've been able to keep that schedule up for 2 years now, so, and I intend to keep that at a weekly pace. I just don't have enough content to get me 2 videos a week. I think 1 video a week is just about right, so that's what we're gonna keep on doing. But anyways, I encourage you to stay by here, to hang out here, see what's going on, and hopefully you find something you like. And yeah, but anyways, I'm Clutch from the Sodak Motorcycle Blog, and we will see you later.